It's been 6 months into 2026 and you're still in the same position. You might have failed during the first 6 months, but you still have the remaining 6 months. Don't get distracted. I'm saying this because I know that most of you guys are going to be watching the World Cup and you guys might relapse on your goals. Your goals should be the thing you value the most. It's okay to start late. It's infinitely better to be late to something than to never do it at all. So how do you actually lock in? What has worked for me in the past is to be in a life or death situation. It's either all or nothing. It must work. In school, when I was around 14 or 15, we had a fitness test. The more push-ups, more sit-ups, the more points you got, which led to a higher grade. However, when I actually tried to do a push-up to gauge how strong I was, I couldn't even do a single one. I couldn't push myself back up. I was really fat and unathletic, and it caused me to be even more depressed than I was. This time was also very hard for me socially, and I was getting around maybe 4 hours or 5 hours of sleep, but I still did my push-ups. I did my push-ups around like 12 p.m. Super late, but I still did my fucking push-ups because in my brain, I felt like I had to do the push-ups. I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone. It was a life or death situation. So even with all the bullshit that was happening in my life, I was struggling hard. I still did the push-ups. And eventually, I managed to be able to do around 20 push-ups in around 2 or 3 months. I've never been athletic in my life, so this was a big change for me. And I went from around 240 pounds to around 220, so I lost a considerable amount of weight. And I was definitely proud of myself. I even saw changes in my physique for the first time in a long while. And that's all because I was in a life or death situation. Imagine what you could do in around 6 months or even a year. You could become a monster if you apply this idea of the life or death strategy. It's all or nothing. And don't worry, I'm not just yapping. I'm gonna apply this idea myself. I'm gonna be locked in. It might take longer than 6 months, but I'm definitely gonna get closer than by doing nothing. Your goals are closer than you think they are. There's people out there who are actually just straight up retarded and they're achieving more than you are because they're actually taking action. So just take this time, reset, write down your goals, and start working towards your goals right now. That's what I'm gonna do, and I hope you guys do it as well. So that's pretty much it.